your dependence on the guide becomes slowly narrowed down. Till then, in deciding which area you have to conduct research, you have to depend on your guide and identifying the sources of literature. He will be the best person to give you. I talked about the previous stages of research, right? So, higher dependence will be there. As you start evaluating the existing literature, try to develop some theoretical framework. Framework means describing the boundaries of your research. As simple as that. And develop a conceptual framework. That is, these words are not very clear, and maybe it's an example as to how do you develop, how do you put your understanding of concept in a particular framework. Like when you're talking about the customer loyalty, then what are the important points? Customer quality, that is service quality, and customer satisfaction. Right? These are the concepts which we know very well. And how do we establish the perfect understanding of these concepts is again basic literature, reviewing the existing literature. Right? So finally, you come to this itself is not final by itself. This is not final by itself. But at least it gives you the perfect result of analyzing critically the existing literature that is available with you, and gives you a perfect understanding of what you exactly want to do. Many researchers have a very common and general statement that I don't know what to do. Still you are doing research, you don't know what to do. This kind of confusion will be clear at this stage. And the next stage is writing up the literature review. Now the plot is growing. Now you start writing. What exactly you understood from the literature review, and the concepts that you have confined, and the framework that you have developed for your research will be put in black and white. Now you start writing your own article. It's for your own purpose, not for publication. You start, this is what I understood from the review of literature. These are the models and methods and techniques that I have developed. And this is the final framework that I propose to conduct for my research. Once you put it on the paper, then it gives you the clear understanding and confinement as to what is the next step. Without this exercise, objectives cannot be done. Obviously, without this exercise, you cannot find the research gap. It's not something like doing the same thing which is already established. It can't be that. So doing same thing, same research, which is already established, something like some thesis come like that, like human resource management in the practices in the banking sector. The same thesis is brought, bank is removed, insurance is put. And the same thing is brought, insurance is removed, some other like services is put. We can't be building a thesis like that. They are not thesis, they are trash. I am not referring to such kind of thesis because that is happening, unfortunately. Unfortunately, that is happening. Finally, the research scholars, the pathetic stage is that they don't know even why it is called a PhD. Many of the PhD degree holders nowadays do not know why is it called a PhD. Philosophy is a subject by itself. Why should you use PhD, Doctor of Philosophy, in management? What is the significance of that? Many people don't know. So this is where the problem is. What they are using, they don't know anything. And when somebody did a very good research work, they say that my PhD is excellent. Then when I ask them the basic concept, they don't have clarity. Then why should I have a PhD? Okay, there are many such kind of questions. I think you know that. So therefore, writing a literature reviewed in a piece of paper about your own understanding of the review of literature, your own models that you are, the models that you have studied, techniques that you have studied, and then finally concluding what type of research process or framework that is required that you have to carry out further is